and welcome to this episode of Up Close and Personal Season 2 at InvokED Studio.
We have to say my name is Ariel.
Like here and then there.
My name is Ariel
And my name is Alex.
from Bach Bros Studio.
So with that, let us, I keep forgetting your name.
A good banker will look at the entire 1.4 billion people. As a banker, you will grow, the bank will grow, and the nation will develop.
Today, we are going to meet with Mr. Ujwal Thakar, who used to be a banker and has had experience at non-profit organizations and also profitable organizations.
So with that, let us welcome Mr. Thakar.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you too.
So, what is your definition of leadership and how can you practice that in the real world?
My definition of leadership is being able to influence people. What do leaders do? They have an idea, they convert the world to their point of view. So, good leader has the ability to influence and convert his ideas into action, right? His or her ideas into action. That is what good leadership to me is. If, for example, you are a leader who thinks that children in India are not getting education, what can you do to influence other people to say that, look, we must do something about it? That is the sign of it.
So, we know that you've had the experience in the nonprofit businesses and also the profitable businesses. What is the difference between them, do you think?
The difference is one of intent. When you are a for-profit organization, you are actually working for your shareholders, who are a limited number of people and who expect that you make money for them or you create wealth for them. In the not-for-profit world, your stakeholders, they're not the shareholders, they don't own you, but they have a stake in what you do. They expect social returns, which means social change. So it's very different. You're not driven by money. You're driven by what is the change that you're able to bring in society.
So, how do you think you can use leadership when it comes to starting businesses or running businesses?
So if you get the same value system that you have in the non-for-profit world to the business world, I think businesses will become a lot cleaner. You will have much lesser problems. Today, if you see in business, there's cutthroat competition, people are cutting corners, the environment's getting damaged as a result. Now, whereas in the not-for-profit world, the value system is stronger. So if you bring that value system to the for-profit world, where you're working for societal good, then the world will become a better place.
How did you get interested in becoming a banker and why do you enjoy it?
Banking was a great career option when I finished my university. I've done a master's in chemistry. And that time, I'm talking about the 1970s, there were not very many good jobs in the country. And banking was considered a very good commercial option, career option, because India was a developing country. It needed banks to grow. So I knew that I would grow in the banking space. So that was, and it was hugely competitive. For the job I got, 100 of us got it, but 200,000 people had applied for that job. So it was aspirational, it had a future, therefore we.
How do you think of businesses now compared to businesses
Banking
ago?
today as compared to my time, banking will continue to be important, but it's not as important today in my view, because world has moved. Banks will always be required, but technology is the bigger thing today. People are talking artificial intelligence, people are talking robotics, people are talking. If you discuss business with anyone, people are unlikely to talk banking. They're likely to talk technology. So technology has overtaken banking in the present world, in your age.
How do you think leadership can help bankers, and how do you think bankers help India?
Leadership can help bankers to think through strategically and clearly on what are the options before them. India still, although it's a developing country and it's growing, it's still a poor country. We still have 300 million poor people in this country. Now, a banker has to think about how to bring these 300 million people up. So, a good banker will look at the entire 1.4 billion people. That's the population of India. So, the whole 1.4 billion is a market for the good banker, not just the creamy layer, which is the top 100 million. You can make a lot of money there, but if you do work with the entire population of India, as a banker, you will grow, the bank will grow, and the nation will develop, which is in the bank's interest.
Thank you so much, and we loved having this exciting conversation with you.
Thank you. It was my pleasure. Can I give you a hug, both of you? What a lovely guys you are.
Well, that's it for this episode of Up Close and Personal Season 2 at InvokED Studio. Leadership is very important when you want to influence and solve all these issues that are going on across the globe, whether it's from helping children get education or help solving world hunger. Also, thank you for watching this video and stay tuned for upcoming episodes. Bye!